Today on Newsense, we're breaking down the real cost of living comfortably in Nigeria this year. Not just surviving, but that middle-class vibe. Decent crib, kids in private school, fuel in the tank without begging for loan. Let's decode why Lagos could chop your salary whole, but Sokoto might let you breathe easy. All right, let's break it down. Nigeria's economy in 2025 is like that uncle who promises better days but keeps borrowing from your pocket. Last year, inflation hit 34%, highest in decades, thanks to fuel subsidy removal and naira floating like a leaf in storm. Now, the Statistics Bureau rebased the CPI. If you've been watching my video, you know what CPI means already, or you can go back and check. Let me tell you what CPI is anyway. It's Consumers Price Index, CPI. Basically, a basket of everyday goods and services like food, rent, transport, the tracker of how much prices are rising overall. So yearly, inflation looks cooler at 22%, which it is now. But check this, month on month, prices jump 1.6% in June, up from 1.5% in May. That means your garri, rice, and fuel aren't getting cheaper. Thanks to Dangote, fuel they come down. Anyway, every other thing is sneaking up fast. Food, it's the biggest villain, inflating 22% yearly, but spiking 3.2% monthly. Because insecurity, they block farms, roads bad, imports cost arm and a leg. And sellers too are just driving prices up on their own. We're a chaotic lot. Middle class, where they try to maintain a family of 4, 3-bedroom flats, 1 used Corolla, private school for 2 kids, HMO health plan, generator for blackout, even part-time cleaner. That comfort, now they demand serious cash. Nationally, it's about 1.3 million naira per month to live without stress. Hear that again. Nationally, the average, it takes about 1.3 million per month to live without stress. But it's not even balanced like that across board. Big cities like Lagos and Abuja, they punish, while northern states offer escape. But with their own wahala, like banditry inflating hidden costs. Let's talk numbers. According to the report, a family of 4 needs 1.2 million monthly on average. That's 15.5 million yearly to cover housing, 375k per month. For food, 200k. Transport, 150k. Education, 130k. And the rest. In Lagos, it jumps to 1.6 million monthly, with housing alone swallowing 500k. Meanwhile, in Sokoto, it's just 594,000 naira total, half the price. But food inflation there, it crawls slow at 15.7%. And get this, jollof index shows cooking 1 pot now costs 27,500 naira, up 153% in 2 years. Now numbers like this, they show say improved economy, na paper talk. At least as far as regular people are concerned. Now let's go street level. Imagine you're that Lagos hustler grinding 9 to 5 on the island, but crashing on mainland to save rent. Your 2 million naira yearly apartment feels like luxury tax. And traffic means extra 200k monthly on fuel and Uber. Kids' school fees, 800k per child annually. Because public school no cut time for middle class dreams. Then generator, 8 hours daily at almost 1,000 naira per liter. That's roughly 240,000 monthly just to keep the lights on. Up north, say in Kano, housing are just 100k monthly. Food, cheaper from local farms. But insecurity means you might spend extra on gated compounds or avoid night moves. It'd be like say, Naija middle class, they play survival game. Cut out cinema at 9,500 per ticket or thereabout. Skip Ashwebi, pray naira, no crash again. Your cousin in Aba dodging high food prices at 25.7% inflation, while Abuja peeps flex, but secretly calculating if they fit afford another HMO premium hike. On the flip side, the government has stepped up with some moves, like scaling up cash transfers to 15 million vulnerable households, giving folks 25,000 naira monthly to cushion the blow. And the central bank's intervention that stabilized the naira and eased inflation from 31% to about 22-23% by April, showing some real effort to tame the beast. So here's what sharp people are doing. First, we locate smart. Try Ogun or Nasarawa near big cities. Yeah, places like that offer half the cost without losing job access. Enroll in state health schemes like the Delta DSCHS, 7,000 naira per person yearly to slash medical bills. Track expenses with apps. Join community farms for cheaper food, or switch to electric taxis in places like Maiduguri where petrol hits 1,000 per litre. I know it's not that easy, I just idea they give you. And push for change. Vote for policies fixing roads and security, because monetary hikes alone no go solve supply wahala. Sharp moves like this turn pressure into power, and for the government, they could do more on the micro level to spread those macro wins, like expanding targeted subsidies for smaller farmers to boost local food production and lower prices at the market, or rolling out micro loans and grants for everyday hustlers and SMEs to create jobs and steady incomes right in your neighborhood. In the end, Naija's cost map shows say comfort na postcode lottery. Pay premium in Lagos or chill cheap in Jigawa. But everywhere, inflation they lock like bad belle. You will finally understand this country when you see say middle class life no be dream, a daily grind against statistics wey no match reality. Besides this video you're watching, you can also read a quick article version of today's topic, or swipe through our blazing Instagram carousel that breaks it down in seconds. You want more? We build an interactive web analysis so you can explore the facts and numbers by yourself. And if you're a nerd, you like to check things, you want to go deep, every Newsense episode comes from extensive research, the kind that will take you weeks to go through on your own. So we've even made the full PDFs available for you to download. www.popcentraltv.com. And it's yours truly, Olayinka Obebe, and I do this every day. I know they're tired. Catch Newsense and Popcentral DStv 189 and on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and X for more vibes and insights. Explore the stories, dive into the data, and keep the conversations going. In fact, you can ask me to explain anything. Stay sharp.
Just so you know, this is for information only and not advice. Some details or policies might have changed by the time you're watching this.